Hey, how you doing? Pretty funky angle there. You should see how I have the thing mounted. You know, each car presents different challenges, and the best I could come up with right now was to mount it to the eyeglass holder, sunglass holder. Oh, and the microphone is actually going through the Osmo Pocket. I didn't say Osmo Thumb this time. Cool. But yeah, I'm using the big Osmo. Oh no, I can't think of what Osmo Plus, which was the original Osmo. I'm using that as my dash camera, and the Pocket is my face cam because it has tracking. I haven't figured out if the Osmo Plus has tracking. I don't think it does. And oh, I got the little dongle thing in the mail finally. It's a third-party deal, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but what happens is if you plug it in and turn the Osmo on, it acts like it's trying to sync up to a computer, and the screen just gives you a black screen, and it doesn't even really come on. And then when you unplug it, it stays on that black screen, and you have to physically hold your thumb on the off button to turn it off manually. So, but what you do is you turn it on, and then you plug the mic dongle in, and hopefully it's picking it up because I don't see any level indicator. I thought there was one. I don't know. Do I have the mic in the right place? Hello. I could turn it to stereo, I guess. These Sony mics are great, by the way. And over the weekend we had the kiddos, and the weekend was actually nice, and as predicted it's starting to turn bitter again. But I was actually sick pretty much all weekend. I've been fighting this sinus thing, and it really wiped me out. I couldn't get up for the life of me on Saturday, so I slept half the day, mainly because my sinuses were so clogged up that overnight that I couldn't get any sleep, and I was just so wiped out. And then I felt really bad all day, and I had a headache, and then Sunday I felt a lot better, but I still had the headache. And then last night when I went to bed, I could breathe and I could actually get some sleep. And I didn't get much sleep though, because I made the mistake of having coffee before I went to bed. And I'm, believe it or not going to get coffee, at least right now, because I have to go home and wait for AB May to come in and do maintenance on our HVAC. Oops, that was a pretty bad bump. But anyway, so that's where I'm headed now. But over the weekend, we had our first piano lesson. so the kids seem to really like it and enjoy it, and they love learning, and it concentrates their energy on not chaos, which is fine, because if you leave kids alone to be bored, then their energy gets concentrated on running. I mean, I always heard about the euphemism about, oh, I can't wait to have a home where we could start a family and hear the pitter-patter of little feet. Man, I went and took a shower yesterday, and I'm like, I don't know about pitter-patter of little feet, because it sounds like a herd of horses in there. It sounds like the thunder of hooves. So I had to come out and lay down the law, because I had been slacking about running in the house. I mean, and I took a long shower, and those kids were running the whole time. And I could tell that the missus was at her wit's end with that, because she normally wouldn't allow it, and so apparently she was kind of like me, just sort of run down and tired. But yeah, anyway, so we are learning the Sinulog dance and the song and how to sing it in Bisaya, and how to do the dance steps, and if we keep it up, maybe we'll have something to entertain people with. So anyway, gotta go home. Ooh.